Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please take your seats at this time as the program will begin momentarily. Thank you.
Uplifting the airways, one dimple at a time. It's time for the Dimple Report. News, laughs, and dimplified moments with your host, founder and chief Dimples officer of National Dimples Day, Graceful Grady. Remember, dimples are more than a trait. They're a reason to celebrate. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Dimple Report, the official podcast of National Dimples Day. Now, I'm your host, Graceful Grady, founder and chief Dimples officer of National Dimples Day. In Dimples Nation, have we got a show for you this week? We're going from the music charts to the corporate boardroom to the movies and all the way to the basketball court. Our Dimple Spotlight shines on one of the biggest entertainers in the world, singer, actress, Grammy winner, and a superstar with those unmistakable cheek dimples.
Who are you?
Hold tight. Her name, Ariana Grande. We'll have her story, some Ariana Grande trivia, and of course, you know we can't put somebody in the Dimple Spotlight without giving them their very own Dimple Report song by, of course, our singing group, Dimple Suave, and the Dimplets. Now, after that, it's time for the Dimple Drop. In Dimples Nation, this one comes with 11 herbs and spices.
Delicious.
After the Dimple Drop, we reach halftime, and that's when we slow things down, change the rhythm, and give Dimples Nation something from the heart with our segment called Dimple Verses. Following halftime, we're swinging right back into the action with Film and TV Dimplified. And when I say swinging, that's your clue. And finally, everybody's favorite, my Fantasy Dimpled Draftee. Now, Dimples Nation, I'll be honest. I had to make a phone call to the commission about this one because I wanted to know if the new rules will allow me to do something I rarely do. But I have done it before, I'll be honest, and that's picking someone multiple times. Take for an example, Scotty Shefflin, cheek dimples. Wimbanyama, a.k.a. Wimby, cheek dimples. And SGA, also cheek dimples. Well, I'm happy to report, Dimples Nation, I have received clearance from the commissioner. I am officially allowed to redraft the player for a second time. Now, I'm not telling you who it is yet, but let's just say I talked about this player before. I believed in this player before, and apparently one draft just wasn't enough. You have to stick around to find out who I'm putting back on my Fantasy Dimpled Draftee board. We will be right back.
There's a pattern hiding in plain sight. The last 3 Super Bowl MVPs all had some form of dimple. The latest Major League Baseball MVPs, some form of dimple. The latest Best Actor and Best Actress Oscar winners, some form of dimple. The last 3 Masters champions, some form of dimple. We're not saying dimples create champions. We're saying champions with dimples keep showing up. Now imagine turning that pattern into a prediction. Dimple bets, where the next question could be, will the next champion have some form of dimples? Place your bets. Dimple bets. Coming soon.
Welcome back, Dimples Nation. It's time for Dimples in the Headlines. All right, Dimples Nation. The NFL is getting back underway, and I got my eyes on Kansas City. Why? because the Chiefs are putting a pretty unusual piece of Super Bowl history on the field this season. We have Patrick Mahomes, a Super Bowl MVP, representing the Whisker Dimples, also called the Indian Dimple, sharing a backfield with the reigning Super Bowl 60 MVP, Kenneth K9 Walker III, representing cheek dimples and a cleft chin. Walker earned Super Bowl MVP honors with Seattle and then signed with Kansas City, putting two Super Bowl MVPs together in the same backfield. And by the way, this isn't the first time. The Dimples Nation had Joe Montana and Jerry Rice of the San Francisco 49ers, both with the cleft chin. Now, decades later, it's Mahomes and K9. Different generations, different players. But once again, Super Bowl MVP hardware with some serious dimple power. I'm watching this combination very closely this season, but only because I am a Baltimore Ravens fan. Shh. Now, let's go from the football field to above the basketball rim, because here comes the Mac. Mac McClung. He's at it again. The man has made a career out of making gravity look optional, and now he's advanced out of Group D of Shaq's slam dunk competition after putting on another spectacular display. Dimples Nation, every time I think Mac has run out of ways to dunk a basketball, he apparently finds another one. Uh-oh. Excuse me, what's that? I can't say another one because of who? DJ Khaled. Sorry, Dimples Nation, I'm back. Now, you know the Dimple Report has been following Mac for a reason. He has a cleft chin, a.k.a. chin dimple, a.k.a. butt chin. He knows how to put on a show. I mean, he's won the NBA Slam Dunk Contest 3 years in a row. We will be watching to see how far he goes. And finally, Dimples Nation, the Los Angeles Lakers, well, they've been sold again.
Uh-oh.
What?
What's that? DJ Khaled? That too?
Yeah, you got it, dude.
My God. I'm back, Dimples Nation. An ownership group led by former Disney CEO Bob Iger and investor Josh Kushner have agreed to purchase the Lakers in a deal valuing at approximately $12.5 billion. And Josh Kushner, you already know why he caught the attention of the Dimple Report. He has dimples and a cleft chin. But Dimples Nation, I'll be honest, what I'm hearing is that this sale is creating plenty of conversation. Some fans are excited about the new chapter, others, not so much. And there are questions surrounding why the Lakers would change hands again so quickly after Mark Walters Group took control. So I'm not going to play judge. I'm not going to play jury. I'm going to do what the Dimple Report does best. Watch the dimples. Now, will this become the beginning of another great Lakers era? Or will all the controversies surrounding such a sudden sale become part of the story? We shall see. Dimples Nation, those are your dimples in the headlines. We will be right back.
Cheek dimples, sweet and fine, chin so bold, that perfect line. Back dimples, ooh, they shine, every curve, every smile divine. Confidence, that's our core, style and love, we give you more. Flaunt your dimples, they're adored, show your charm at the dimple store. Every dimple deserves a shine, the dimple.
Now, Dimples Nation, from billion-dollar basketball teams and Super Bowl MVPs, we are about to switch gears because it's time to turn down the arena lights, turn up the music, and shine that spotlight on a superstar whose voice has been heard around the world and whose cheek dimples, oh yeah, have been along for that long, long ride. Dimples Nation, after this commercial break, it's time for the Dimple Spotlight. And this week, it belongs to Ariana Grande.
Oh, darling, when you smile, there's a magic in the air. Those little dimples on your cheek, I could follow anywhere. And that sweet cleft chin, baby, how it steals the midnight light. Dimple me, darling, dimple me true. Every little curve just pulls me to you. On July 9th, we celebrate National Dimples Day, so don't be late before I start. Visit the dimplestore.com, where the dimples shine on. Dimple me, darling, dimple me, darling, dimple me, darling.
Welcome back, Dimples Nation. It's time to cue the music and shine that Dimple Spotlight. Last week, we may have gone in one direction, but this week, we're going grande. Ariana Grande. That's right. Our Dimple Spotlight shines on one of the biggest voices in entertainment, a singer, songwriter, actress, and international superstar who just happens to flash a pair of cheek dimples when that famous smile comes out. Born in Boca Raton, Florida, Ariana Grande didn't start her career by walking straight into a recording studio and becoming a pop superstar. Her big break actually came on the stage. As a teenager, Ariana appeared on the Broadway musical 13, but millions of fans would soon get to know her as the lovable Cat Valentine on Nickelodeon's Victorious and later Sam and Cat. But here's the thing. Ariana had something much bigger waiting in the wings. That voice. Once she stepped behind the microphone, the world quickly discovered that Ariana wasn't just another actress who can sing. She can really sing. Her debut album, Yours Truly, arrived in 2013 and introduced audiences to a powerful voice that immediately drew comparisons to some of the greatest vocalists in pop and R&B. And from there, the hits just kept coming. The Way, Problem, Thank You, Next, 7 Rings, Positions. Ariana built a career filled with chart-topping music, huge tours, awards, and billions of streams. And just when you thought Ariana Grande had conquered the music world, she returned to acting in a big way. She stepped into the role of Glinda and Wicked, bringing together the two worlds that helped make her famous in the first place, acting and music. Talk about a full circle movement. Man, from Broadway teenager to Nickelodeon star to pop superstar to the magical world of Wicked. Ariana Grande has spent her career proving that you don't have to stay in one lane. And here at the Dimple Report, there's one more detail we can't overlook. Those cheek dimples. Now, Ariana may be famous for the high notes, the ponytails, the fashion, and the performances. But the Dimples Nation, we know there's another feature hiding in plain sight. When Ariana gives you that big smile, boom, there they are.
Oh my God.
And that is why Ariana Grande earns her place on this week's Dimple Spotlight. It's time for a commercial. When we come back, grab a pen and a piece of paper. You know what time it is. It's trivia time.
Hi, cute Dimples.
Is that your best pickup line?
No pickup line, just complimenting your dimples. Did you know July 9th is National Dimples Day?
Really?
Yeah, they have a fun site and merchandise. Check it out, nationaldimplesday.com.
NationalDimplesDay.com? Got it.
May I buy you a cup of coffee? I feel something brewing between us.
Sure.
Welcome back, Dimples Nation. It's trivia time. Question number 1. Before becoming a worldwide pop star, Ariana Grande appeared on Broadway in which musical? A. Hairspray. B. 13. C. Annie. Lock in those answers, Dimples Nation.
The correct answer is...
The answer is B. 13. Question number 2. What was the name of Ariana Grande's character on Victorious? A. Cat Valentine. B. Jade West. Or C. Toy Vega.
The correct answer is...
If you watched Nickelodeon back in the day, this one should be easy. The answer is A. Cat Valentine. Question number 3. The final question. Ariana Grande played which character in the movie adaptation of Wicked? A. Joanne. B. Dorothy. Or C. Glinda.
The correct answer is...
The answer is C. Glinda. How did we do, Dimples Nation? Did you get all 3 correct? If you did, give yourself a hand. Now, Dimples Nation, you know we can't shine the Dimple Spotlight on somebody and just leave it at that. Around here, our Spotlight honoree gets something special, a song dedicated just to them. You also know I like to give my singing group, Dimple Suave and the Dimplets, a little challenge. So my challenge, I want one of the Dimplets to take the lead. And since Ariana Grande is known for that incredible voice and those sky-high notes, I want to hear that inspired vocal energy coming from one of the Dimplets. And as they say, but wait, there's more. I'm not making it that easy. I want it in reggae style. Dimple Suave and the Dimplets. The challenge has been issued. Let's hear what you got. Dimples Nation, you may want to turn this up.
Dimple Suave and the Dimplets. Graceful Grady. The Dimple Report. National Dimples Day. Tonight, the spotlight goes. Oh, she started with a dream beneath the Broadway lights. Then television brought a smile into our lives. But there was something in that voice we couldn't deny. A superstar was waiting for her moment to arrive. She took the stage She found a sound and suddenly the whole world turned around. But every time that famous song comes shining through, there's something Dimples Nation notice. It's your Dimple Spotlight time. Victorious day, two records going gold. A voice so powerful, a story still unfolds. Then Glenda brought her back when music meets the stage. Another shining chapter, another turning page. From pop to film, from stage to screen, she's living out the dream she's always dreamed. And that's what superstar she was. There. It's your Dimple Spotlight. From graceful Grady, founder of National Dimples Day, we're shining the light in our own special way. The Dimple Report is where we celebrate because dimples are more a reason. It's your Dimple Spotlight time. Dimple Spotlight and the Dimplets. Grateful Grady. National Dimples Day.
Dimples Nation, the challenge, it was met. Wow. We will be right back.
Show 'em proud. One Dimples, say it loud. Love Dimples, you belong. On the Dimple Report, come sing along. Graceful Grady on the mic. Founder of Dimples Day, that's right. Informative, entertaining too. A podcast made for me and you. Otane, when every Friday, one more. The Dimple Report with Smash in the show. The Dimple Report with Smash in the show.
All right, Dimples Nation, we just wrapped up another Dimple Spotlight, but you know we're not slowing down because sometimes the Dimple Report isn't just about the people everybody already knows. Sometimes we drop a name on you that makes you say, wait a minute, I didn't know that. And this week, we're heading into the world of fast food, big business, and one of the most recognizable restaurant brands on the planet. So, if you're hungry, you picked the right time to listen. It's time for the Dimple Drop. In Dimples Nation, this week's Dimple Drop goes to Scott Mezvinsky, a businessman sporting a cleft chin, currently serves as CEO of the KFC division. Now, Scott's story caught my attention because before he was helping lead the Colonel's famous 11 Herbs and Spices empire, he was over at another giant in the Yum Brands family, Taco Bell. Sorry, Dimples Nation, but those nacho cheese fries, when I hear that bell, it hypnotizes me. Anyway, Mezvinsky spent years climbing through the ranks at Yum Brands, eventually becoming president of Taco Bell North America and International before being promoted to CEO of KFC in 2025. So basically, Dimples Nation, this man went from tacos to chicken. Now, that's what I call a career combo meal. Okay, I'm moving on. Scott Mezvinsky, CEO of KFC, with that cleft chin representing in corporate America, you officially received the Dimple Drop. We will be right back after this commercial break.
There's a pattern hiding in plain sight. The last 3 Super Bowl MVPs all had some form of dimple. The latest Major League Baseball MVPs, some form of dimple. The latest Best Actor and Best Actress Oscar winners, some form of dimple. The last 3 Masters champions, some form of dimple. We're not saying dimples create champions. We're saying champions with dimples keep showing up. Now imagine turning that pattern into a prediction. Dimple bets, where the next question could be, will the next champion have some form of dimples? Place your bets. Dimple bets. Coming soon.
All right, Dimples Nation. We've gone from our Dimple Spotlight to a little finger-licking business with the Dimple Drop. But now we've reached halftime. And around here, halftime means change the rhythm. We put the headlines, business, sports, and entertainment aside for just a moment and let the words do the talking. It's poetry time. Time for Dimple Verses.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Now it's Dimple Verses. Let the good vibes flow. With graceful Grady on the mic, so steady. From the Dimple Report and the poetry's Dimple Verses.
Let me grab my shades. A voice that can soar, a smile that can shine. 2 cheek dimples appear right on time. From Broadway to pop, she's conquered the scene. Ariana goes grande with dimples in between.
Oh, yeah.
We will be right back. Welcome back, Dimples Nation. Halftime is over, and now it's time to grab your popcorn, find your seat, and watch out for those webs. It's time for Film and TV Dimplified. Dimples Nation, this week I selected Spider-Man, Brand New Day, starring our dimpled representative, Tom Holland, sporting that recognizable cleft chin as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. And apparently, Spider-Man isn't just swinging through New York City anymore. He's swinging through the record books. Spider-Man, Brand New Day exploded at the box office, delivering the biggest domestic opening weekend ever and passing previous record held by Avengers Endgame. The movie then crossed $1 billion worldwide mark at the second fastest pace ever. And it didn't stop there. The movie has been a powerhouse both here in the United States and internationally, proving once again that Spider-Man isn't simply an American hero. He's a worldwide phenomenon. And Tom Holland, well, Dimples Nation, he's having himself one incredible summer at the movies. We just talked recently about The Odyssey, and now here comes Tom Holland again, this time front and center, wearing the Spider-Man suit and putting that cleft chin in one of the biggest movies of 2026. Now, you know I don't ever recommend something just because somebody in it has dimples. So why are you laughing? Are you okay?
Bruh.
You got me. Maybe, just maybe it helps, but just a little. Anyway, I'm giving Spider-Man Brand New Day the official Dimple Report recommendation. If you're looking for action, superheroes, and a movie that's become a genuine global event, this one is a must-see. And once again, Dimples Nation, Cleft Chin casting strikes again. Spider-Man, Brand New Day, officially Dimplified. We will be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Looking to stand out with style while showcasing your love for poker? Introducing PokerT-shirts.com for poker tees, accessories, and hoodie goodies. Discover a treasure trove of exclusive designs that scream individuality and passion for the game at PokerT-shirts.com. From clever slogans to striking graphics, we've got everything you need to make a statement on and off the felt. Don't follow the trend. Start the trend. Join the ranks of style-savvy poker players at PokerT-shirts.com today.
All right, Dimples Nation, Spider-Man may be swinging through the record books, but now it's time for me to make another trip to the draft board with everyone's favorite, my Fantasy Dimpled Draftee. And before anyone starts checking my previous selections, yes, I know what you're thinking. Graceful, haven't you drafted this player before? Yes, I have. But I have received clearance from the commissioner that I am officially allowed to draft a player for the second time. And with what's happening recently, there's no way I'm leaving this player sitting on the board, especially after being left off the USA team. The commissioner says it's legal. Ladies and gentlemen, the pick is in. Dimples Nation, with my pick this week, I'm going back to the well. I'm selecting Olivia Miles from the Minnesota Lynx. Now, while Olivia Miles may not have made Team USA selection, she's got something else sitting right in front of her, a legitimate shot at becoming the 2026 WNBA Rookie of the Year, and that's why I'm drafting her again. Miles has emerged as one of the standout rookies of the season and has put herself squarely in that Rookie of the Year conversation. So, maybe Team USA didn't call her name this time. That's okay, because I did. And remember, Dimples Nation, I was talking about Olivia Miles way before this latest wave of attention. So, I'm going back to my original scouting report, exercising my newly approved commissioner privilege, and making history on my own little fantasy dimple draft board. For the second time, Olivia Miles, welcome back to Team Dimples Nation. We will be right back.
Ever wonder why you see PokerT-shirts.com at the World Series of Poker? Simple. They make you look like a real boss at the poker table. Wear it, play in it, win it. PokerT-shirts.com. For men, for women, for winners. It's your move. Go all in at PokerT-shirts.com.
All right, Dimples Nation, that's a wrap for this week's episode of The Dimple Report. As always, thank you for supporting the movement and helping us celebrate smiles around the world. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give a follow or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review and share this episode with someone who loves dimples or someone who simply needs a reason to smile. And before we go, don't forget to visit thedimplestore.com, the official store of National Dimples Day. As a special thank you for being part of the Dimples Nation, use promo code DIMPLES and get 15% off your purchase or purchases. With that said, remember, dimples are more than a trait. They are a reason to celebrate. Rico, take us out.
Thanks for listening to the Dimple Report. Be sure to follow the show. Visit us at nationaldimplesday.com and let someone know that dimples are more than a trait. They're a reason to celebrate. Until next time, Dimples Nation, be proud of those dimples.